The safety pin's going to be out the whole video, but
at least you're safe. Playing it safe. New year, new me, some may say.
Hi.
Everyone, welcome to Come Through. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year!
It is officially a new year, which means we are still going to be doing the same old shit that we do here in this wonderful program where we count down 5 of our favorite things for no reason. Like literally no reason. There's not even a specific order, to be honest with you. But it is really fun. It is iconic. And I have fun spending time with you, little shithead.
I have fun just hearing about things that you like.
Do you feel like you're getting to know me a little bit better during this process?
No, because like I feel like everything you say, I'm like, I know.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel the same way.
But I still like hearing them.
Okay, wait.
You know? And it's like, even when I hear something that I didn't know, it's like, I could have guessed.
Like I'm like not surprised.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that tracks. For her.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Oh, girly pop.
I love you so much. I'm so excited to like conquer this year.
Honey.
I'm so excited.
Honey. 2020-420. Blaze it.
Well, they say, let Priyanka own 2020. You said it when you recorded
Oh
the
my
verse.
God. I sure did.
And then we kept owning 2021.
2022.
2023.
2024.
It's the gift that keeps on giving, and you're welcome.
It's also extra funny because I wrote that in like 2021.
Oh, Priyanka own 2020. When did we record
But it just
that?
rhymed, so I was like, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, true.
So technically, it was a throwback then. But you know what?
I'm gagged.
If it rhymes, it's time.
Let's start this countdown. I'll kick things off with number 5.
Yes.
I am very, very, very excited because I think that a lot of people put pressure on this thing. I know that we're trying to like look into 2024, of course, but everyone's just trying to find love. I know that's really generic.
Yeah.
I know that's so generic.
No, yeah. Tell me more.
It's not as specific, but if we're actually making it specific, it's the culture of self-sabotaging because you're scared of being hurt in a relationship. That's number 5.
Wait.
When you finally have realizations as to why you are toxic to yourself.
Okay.
Love that.
There you go.
Because I feel like, someone
I'm
compliments
clear.
your shirt and you're like, oh, it was in the discount bin. Or someone says your hair is so pretty and you're like, really? I actually kind of hate it. Like, it's always this counter. Like just own it.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Take the compliment.
I loved that one.
Thank you.
My number 5 is just 2023. I thought it was kind and I loved it.
Oh, wow.
I had a good time. Good stuff.
Really?
Just like good stuff happened. Do you know what I mean? Like not one thing particular. And I'm not saying like the big opportunities, although they were great. I'm just saying like it was a good time. Like, I got a lot of iced coffees and they always tasted good. I guess that's really my point is like I had a happy year. But bad things happen every year if we're all being honest. And I don't know, like I had a happy year.
I'm happy for you.
Which is great.
I'm so happy that you're happy. My number 4 is I've been on amazing ADHD medication.
It's not working. It's not working, girl. You need to go back to the doctor. It's not working.
What I was gonna say was that I'm on the medication, but now I get to read more because I can actually not talk as much while I'm reading, or my brain doesn't go places.
Reading a book.
Yeah, not like read.
No. But I just like. Do you mean like reading? Or
Reading.
do you mean like
reading a book? And I read and I can actually take information and
You
I
read
feel
books?
smarter. Yeah. Now.
Yeah.
Now I do. So that's my number 4.
What are you reading?
I'm reading
What kind of books? do you
Britney
like?
Spears' memoir.
Okay.
I
was like, oh my God, she's into textbooks.
No, I've been scanning through the Jessica Simpson one, which is also pretty messed up too.
So only celebrity
white blonde
memoirs.
girls. Yeah, I mean, I need something to hold my attention. Or I do love murder mysteries more than anyone will ever know.
Okay.
And like,
Actually, that makes sense.
I feel like I have so many interests that people don't know about, and I don't lead with them. I love murder mystery. I love candles. I love eating chicken wings. And like, I don't talk about that enough.
No,
I talk
you
about being a
don't.
kids TV host every fucking second sentence. Like, get over it.
Get over it.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so you entertain kids and now you're a drag queen. What, are you changing the world? Yes, I am. So what? You thought, bitch. Sorry.
Harder to bring up a murder mystery though.
Yeah.
My number 4, I'm very, very excited. Priyanka and I are going on tour to Australia. And I love Australia. I've only been once and I flew there for 4 days and 3 nights.
Oh my God.
And then flew back.
That's crazy. I think we're
Which
doing the
is
same-
like a 20 something hour flight.
We're doing the same thing too, right? Like it's kind of so similar. Like we fly in, fly out.
Yeah, I might stay for a bit.
You're staying
for a week. Sunshine. But I'm really excited to go to Australia. I had so much fun when I was there last time.
Yeah.
I just think Australian people are sexy and nice.
I like Australian people because they know how to talk. They have a good conversation. And also, my first ever boyfriend who made me realize that I was gay is Australian. He doesn't live in Australia anymore. I think he lives in Paris with his husband. But we were both
nar.
But we were both in the closet. And I remember when I was on Drag Race, he was like, "Oh my God, you became a drag queen. I always knew you would dress up as a woman, you silly little fairy."
Do you ever think about like those things? It's like sometimes someone says something to you and they probably meant it as a joke, and it's like I'll never forget that one.
So many things. It's like the one time you called me fucking stupid on television.
Okay, that I will say actually, like,
what will you say?
I will say I actually do kind of sometimes feel bad about that.
No, you don't.
Because I see you get tagged in things sometimes that it's just like people calling you fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you guys, it was funny when I said it.
I think that's you being a protective friend.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Very Janice Ian vibes though. Like I'm like, no, that was only funny because it was from me.
I love
like
that.
you guys shouldn't call her that.
You're right. You are Janice Ian, and I am
a lesbian.
My number 4 is.
I have a new ADHD medicine.
Oh, so we did number 4 already. My number 3 is.
For the first time in Come Through history, there has been a tie.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Priyanka and I, if you're grammatical. We both have new music coming.
We do.
And we both know everything about everyone's new music that's coming.
So excited.
And I just have to say, the new music that is coming from Lemyanka, like,
oh my God,
both solo tracks and collab.
You won't know until you know.
And the gag is, like, we obviously both love making music. We both love doing drag. We both love listening to music.
Yeah.
We both love pop stars. We're very into, like, doing all this shit. So it's so much fun for us.
Yeah.
But it is stressful. It's really hard to put this shit together. It's really hard. It's a lot of work. When you get to this point, when it's like the work is pretty much done and we're just kind of waiting for like the release.
The fruition.
That is the most, like, this feeling is so great. And it's like we listen, like, I have been listening to our songs on repeat. I've been listening to the new singles that are coming on repeat, just on my phone, waiting for everyone else to hear them. That's crazy. This feeling is really exciting. So our combined number 3.
New music, baby.
Is just new music.
Yeah, I think soon.
I'm coming.
On through. But when you actually let shit go in the pot, you actually get like you have a clearer vision. So don't rush. If you have art, don't rush. There's other shit that you could be doing. Because I feel like one thing that like drag queens and music, there's like this like barrier because everyone's like, oh, it's just a drag queen song. But I think that like part of that comes from us not feeling like there's space for us to release music. But look at Laguna. People just wrote about her.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is it. This is it. For just like, as you are artists to be considered amongst new artists up and coming, you know, it's that shit like that's important.
That's the thing. It's like I feel like often people who want to like keep queer people separated or like, keep people separated think that you should add a secondary category for things to have, you know, space for trans people or space for queer people. But I just think like you guys just need to give us space in the normal categories.
Yeah, like period. I want queer people to look at me and be like, that is a queer person. I feel represented. Also like be singing about just like not walking in high heels all the time. I do like talking about work in the catwalk, bitch. But you know what I mean?
I feel like there's this like
niche.
Yeah, there's
people
this
want
niche,
to put you in.
And it's like these people are trying to put like, you know, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. It's just very hard to make it clear to the world that queer people like have the exact same issues that straight people have.
Yeah,
realistically.
Exactly.
Like,
no, exactly.
That's the thing. It's like when you're singing about a heartbreak, it's like queer people have related to that forever because we also experience heartbreak.
Yeah.
And the real tea is like straight people should be able to relate to queer heartbreak because it's the same feelings and it's the same human emotions. And the fact that we can watch a rom-com where it's, you know, a man and a woman and still feel feelings about it. And you guys can't watch two men fall in love and feel feelings about it. That's what's weird to me. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? They're the same emotion. They're the same human feeling that you should understand, you know? And and making music, it's like we want to make music that makes people feel things, you know? And sometimes the feeling is just like I'm cunt and I can put on a pair of heels and walk down the street.
Yeah,
like, that is a good feeling.
That's for everyone to feel.
Most of my music's that feeling, honey. I love it. But I don't know. It's just nice to be able to have options. Nice to be able to see queer people have the same dumb day-to-day activities that straight people have been allowed to sing about for the past 1,000
Exactly.
years. Okay, my number 2, this has nothing to do with New Year's actually at all. But it's when tall men duck under things that they don't need to. It's like when a door is like 6 foot, for example.
You like
And
this.
a guy's 5'11", but then when he's going under, he'll still duck. For me, that's something about that is just so like, aww. Don't you feel that?
No.
I love that. I think it's so cute. I'm like, oh, he thinks he's so big.
You're corrupt. This is a corrupt person, you see? She's trying to, like, tall people are always so celebrated. You're just trying to find something vulnerable about the tall people who don't like you.
Are tall people always celebrated, do you think?
Depends. Tall men.
Mm-hmm.
Things are changing a little bit now.
Short kings.
Short kings, let's go.
Short kings.
Short kings, where you at?
I would let a short king hit it. I have let a short king hit it. The only thing that's inappropriate for me
Is?
if you're gonna date someone.
No.
Anyone.
What are you about to say?
Doesn't matter their
What
height.
are you about to say?
If you're gonna date someone, there's a really good chance you guys aren't gonna last forever.
Why? Your parents are together still.
I'm just saying statistically.
What statistic? You're not reading books like I do.
Britney Spears' memoir is giving her the statistics on love, people.
She's choosing herself.
Yeah, well, when Britney Spears was married for 72 hours.
Okay, because there's reasons. So I'll look. Well, I'm
Like,
getting
that's the book that you would learn to understand my point. Just saying. Like, Priyanka 5 minutes ago, I'm on new ADHD medicine. I love when tall guys duck. I think it's funny, and I think there's something charming about it. I understand the feeling of when you're about to hit something, you have to duck. I understand that. And it's scary. No one wants to hit their head. And it's like seeing a tall man be vulnerable and duck. It's like he doesn't want to hit his head. I love it. I think it's precious, and I think it's darling.
You're sick. Okay, my number 2 is having nerve. Because we talked about this before we filmed today, about how you have to... I'm trying to be inspirational.
I know. It's just so funny because I know you're making them up on the spot.
We talked about this before we rolled, and it was like, if you don't ask for things, people are not going to give it to you. What
Like,
I'm trying to say is
like putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
And putting yourself in the room and saying, I can do this.
I can do this. Yeah, presenting yourself as I am this. Lemon is a rapper. I am a pop star. You just say it out loud. Period. Pablo Vittar taught me that.
That's nerve.
She was like, just go and say you're a pop star and people believe it. I said, okay, bitch, no problem. You just had to paint the picture.
If you build it, they will come.
They will come.
You know what that's from?
Where?
Selling Sunset.
Wow.
That's like a deep, deep, deep joke.
Well, you know what also I learned from Selling Sunset? Bad bitches don't cry. That's where that lyric came from. Ayo. It's time for the best shit, presented by TUSHY. What time of days do you usually take your poos?
Oh, well, I usually do
If you
like an
poo.
after coffee.
Oh, coffee's always gonna get the girls running.
Yeah, like a morning after coffee.
Running for the door.
I do. I'll sometimes get a midday rush.
I love. I feel the rush.
Addicted to your touch. Yeah, sometimes I'll get like
your
a
tush.
E.
Oh my fucking god.
You're brilliant.
Songwriter. Okay.
Okay, my number 1. This happens every year.
Okay.
And I love it. When people post like new year, new me, but have changed like nothing. That for me,
Why do you love
I
it?
love it. I think there's something so just like optimistic about it. To be like, new year, new me. Everything in my life is gonna change for the better, and I'm not gonna make a single move in the direction of that.
Oh,
It's like,
I
I'm
see.
not gonna put any work in, but everything's gonna change this year. Like, I love that for you. I hope so, girl. You know, I hope it's a new you.
My number 1 is the winner of Canada's Drag Race. A new winner in the winner circle of all things. I mean, like, there's been me, there's been Isis Couture, there's been Giselle Lullaby, and there's been this person. If you haven't watched it, I won't spoil it for you. And or depending on the episode layout, you might not know yet, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know what you know, but
Either
we
way,
know
we
that
know what we know. I'm always so excited when there's a new winner of Canada's Drag Race because I'm like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to make an impact? You know, I always say that whenever I'm in like creative meetings and everyone's pitching basic ass ideas, I'm like, okay, how do we like remix that idea to like leave a mark.
Period.
So that you're like, okay, when Lemon was here, you know, she was like, this is her legacy. Like, what is your legacy going to be? So I'm excited to see it all happen for this person.
It's also just fun because you'll get booked as a group of 4 now instead of 3.
Exactly.
Which is nice. Good booking.
It's a cute
and you
group.
still get to go last because you're the OG.
Yeah, the one, the only.
Bad bitches like her, it's hard to come by. Honey.
I can't believe I won that show. It's so crazy. Anyways, okay, you know what I hate?
Yes. Well, no, but tell me.
My worst shit of the week is going to have to be excuses. I know I'm being kind of like generic this week or month or whatever, but I just feel like, you know, in the same vein of like choosing yourself and just like accepting compliments and like having nerve, it's easy to make up excuses. If you take everything to like a yes or no world, it's like, no, I don't want to do that.
That's why we're friends, because I've never made excuses.
No.
I'm just like, I'm late.
if I'm like, hey, I'm having a party, she's like, I don't really want to come. And I was like, great, I'll see you next time. I love you,
Just
bye.
Love ya, not in the mood, XO.
Yeah, like giving people space around you to say no or yes, and not feeling this like convincing energy. Like you don't gotta convince anybody to do anything. Okay, I will say that there are some times that I'm happy that, you know, someone gave me another perspective to like look at.
And sometimes it's not an excuse, it's just like a story of
like
it's just how we got here.
Situational, but you know what I mean.
Like, I get what you mean.
No excuses. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. If your mom's like, let's go to the grocery store, and you have grocery store anxiety like I do, don't go. Order your groceries online.
Okay, my worst shit of the week is that everything is so expensive.
That's fucking real, bitch.
Everything is so expensive.
It's so annoying. And honestly, obviously they are, because everyone has to pay their rent, but people are tucking prices into shit that you don't even realize. I asked for a breakdown of something the other day.
These bitches are getting sneaky.
You charging for a bobby pin?
Like,
wait a minute.
But it's everything. Like, I just feel like everything is expensive. It's like, you want a car and a house, like those things should be, you know,
expensive.
In this economy, in this day and age, in this society, those are pretty necessary things.
Yes.
A car and a house. But I'm like, if you don't have $200 in your pocket, $200,000, I mean, if you don't have a fuckload of fucking money, you just can't get anything. No. And I'm like, on top of, you know, life necessities, groceries and stuff, I'm the kind of person who loves stuff. I love stuff. I love getting stuff. I love being given stuff. I like to buy stuff.
You like getting stuffed?
I like getting stuff.
Oh!
Honey. And does that make me a materialistic idiot? Yeah, but we're all gonna die. So let me just have fun. So for me, it's like, I want stuff all the time. If I could be getting stuff all the time, I'd be doing it.
Well, that's it for Come Through, everyone. Happy New Year to all of you. I love you all so much. Thanks for watching this amazing, amazing program.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How many episodes have we done so far?
Oh my God. July, August, September, October, November, December, January. This is our 7th. Lucky number 7.
Okay, well, we're gonna do 12 more in 2024.
Yeah, 2024 is a huge year
maybe more than 12, honestly.
Music year, everyone. Brace yourselves.
Music year. So we're gonna see a lot of you. We're very excited. This is gonna be a big year for both Lemon and Priyanka. What's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to continue to have the same energy I had before I was ever on TV and apply it to my projects going forward.
I love that. That is a really, really good one.
Nothing will ever feel like that when you're like, when you want it so bad, and it would like mean the world to you to even just like have someone like put a camera in your face. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Something like that is my New Year's
That's a great
resolution.
one.
What's yours?
Really good one. I think my New Year's resolution is to simultaneously give no fucks and give like a lot of fucks.
Right.
I think my New Year's resolution is to like continue finding that balance of like caring a lot about what I do and like not caring at all about how
it's perceived.
Everyone cares about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? I think that's a very steady I think that's a hard line to balance, is like finding out what's gonna make you feel like it was worth putting all the work in. Right. And like, you know, but
that energy and more.
Period.
See y'all next time.
See you next year.
Like, comment, subscribe, and keep watching episodes to come through. And if you haven't seen old episodes, go binge watch them right now, because if you thought this was chaotic, the other ones were even more chaotic. So love you.